Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Boys Unknown.
And today we're talking about the future of the Halo franchise and why there's some optimism to be had, as there's been a lot of changes in management and in game engines this past month. But before we get into that, we gotta better ourselves this new year. Today's video is sponsored by our friends at Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes for just about anything. How's the new year been for you so far? Is it new and exciting, or do you feel like you're stuck in the same old 9 to 5? Well, maybe it's time to reinvent your goals and yourself. Skillshare has hundreds of career-focused classes to help you achieve your goals this year. As you can probably tell by the video that you're currently watching, I make YouTube videos. And as I get older, it becomes harder to juggle my creative endeavors. So to stay on the right path, I'm taking Ali Abdal's Productivity Masterclass to help me juggle all the things I want to do and the goals I want to accomplish. I'm all about optimization, and Ali's classes help me get the most out of the time I have in the day. But this is only one of thousands of classes available on Skillshare, and you can explore them today because the first 1,000 people to use our link below will get 1 month of Skillshare for free. It's time to discover what's next for you. Click the link in the description below and try Skillshare for free today. First things first, we know what happened in the last month. The big Microsoft layoffs.
Joe Staten's gone. About 3,000 million people are cut from 343.
Yeah, 343 lost 100 people.
There's nobody left.
Everyone to do with campaign basically gone. So yeah, campaign not gonna happen. Everyone thought Halo was gonna be donezo. We kind of were yeah, I wonder how this is gonna go. I mean, the game's very unpopular right now, but we do have season 3 coming.
Oh wow!
But
season 3. Season 3.
People are saying it's gonna be. People are saying it's gonna be the biggest season. People saying it's gonna be the biggest season that Halo Infinite has seen. But is that really saying anything at all? The biggest season so far. What is he compared to what? All the seasons have been fucking a joke so far. So I mean, hopefully it's the biggest season. It has to be.
That's great.
What's the good news? The big good news is that Halo is shifting to Unreal Engine, and we talked about this a little while ago, a couple months ago. And what we said back then was good.
Yeah.
Good. Because this engine that they're using right now is fucking dog shit.
This engine sucks.
It's like your buddy's car that barely fucking runs. There's all kinds of problems baked into it. I mean, we all know about the dev cycle was a shit show because the upper management was a shit show.
If you ever seen the demos for Unreal Engine, oh my god, they look good.
I don't know shit about this, but all I know is that Unreal Engine is what a lot of games use. I know it's a lot easier than making your own engine, but we obviously have this certain Infinity game coming, which everyone thought was a BR. It seems like a BR, and it's a good thing that I guess they're switching that to Unreal. But that's gonna take a while now. that means it's gonna take a while to come out.
Yeah.
So at least we have something on the horizon. But basically, what we're getting is a reset. We have Halo Infinite, but the next game is far away.
That's right.
But the good news is basically all of the clown leadership has been fired from 343.
Thank God.
Kiki Wolfkill is gone, and she was probably one of the last people that's left from all the promotional Halo Infinite shit.
Master Chief is human. He's not a machine. He's not a set of armor with a big weapon. He's a human with resilience.
It's a chance.
Fundamentally don't understand the character. Working on the game, I don't understand. All the clowns in the Crowcat video are basically gone. Literally almost everybody.
Is Frank O'Connor still there?
He's probably the last guy, honestly.
And I tell you, here's my prediction right now. I bet you he's gone. I bet you any day now he's gone too.
But he should be gone.
Because they fired the 2 girls. They fired most of the people at the top here. And it's what we've been asking for, is a complete shift in management, because they
needed it.
Absolute clowns.
Yeah, look what they've done. Just look what they've done.
Exactly. We don't need to say much. We all know. You can watch our channel for the past year of just screaming about this, and I hope Frank O'Connor is next.
And now with all these layoffs, you got people coming out like this guy Patrick Wren, and he's an ex-343 dev, and he's basically yeah, the leadership was fucking terrible. Also, we all know about their contracting things that Microsoft does, which is just obviously a bad business practice, because just look at the state of all the Xbox titles coming out. Remember when they released a Fable teaser and an Elder Scrolls 7 or 6 trailer, and it was just a title screen, and then we haven't heard heard anything about those games for like 4 years now. Whatever they're doing over there isn't working, and they need to switch it up.
Oh yeah.
But long story short, 343's been gutted. Hopefully it's been gutted enough to the point where we can actually get some good shit coming. Hopefully season 3 is good.
I think they should, with all these cuts, why even keep the 343 name though? Why not just change the name?
Yeah, I know. They should totally rebrand.
Just change the name.
Fully rebrand it for the next
there's
title.
no point of having that shit stain on your game.
Well, you know what? Whatever the Insert Infinity is making, it'll probably have the Insert Infinity logo on it. So that could be a good rebound.
I hope so.
Start. I mean, we don't want, yeah.
I hope so. I don't want 343 on my cover.
Yeah, 343 name has just been dragged through the mud because, it should have. It deserved to be dragged through the mud.
But yeah, at least this news has got me the slightest bit, I guess, hopeful that in, 5 years from now or something, we might have another shot at an okay Halo.
Yeah, and we've been playing a lot of MCC lately, and what I realized making content, we're trying to branch out this and that, but I realized that when I play video games, I basically just go back to Halo always, which is thank God for MCC. It is just a blessing. It's so much fun to play the classic games nowadays, especially when all the new games are hyper competitive. So thank God for MCC, but I realized, like making content, you gotta make stuff on what you're passionate about, and basically I fucking love Halo. And whenever I play video games, I always fall back on Halo. So we're obviously still going to be making, different content here and there, but we're Halo boys, and, not going to fucking leave Halo anytime soon because, I don't know, it's just a game that I always go back to.
Yeah, it's a game we grew up playing, and I tell you, every time I'm scrolling through Game Pass, I look at all these new titles and shit I could play, and then I always end up clicking MCC. So, tells you something.
What I hope for all these new titles coming out is just like a little bit of that classic Halo feel where it's more of just like a party shooter instead of like this hyper competitive shit. They really gotta fucking get away from this hyper competitive bullshit that they've been going after because it clearly has not been working. I think if they went for the vibe that the original Bungie games had, I think that would be so refreshing in the shooter market because every other game is going the opposite direction. Hyper competitive, skillless matchmaking. Every game has to be fucking perfectly balanced.
Yeah, for once, go back to your roots of setting the standard instead of following all the trends.
Yeah.
And I think that's what made Halo popular to begin with. It was just different.
And it was just fun.
And people loved it. And then they slowly merged into becoming exactly what everything else is.
And I think that's why Splitgate, when it came out, became so popular. Obviously, it flashed and blew up and then died off really fast. But it was so popular when it came on the scene because it was different and it had the classic Halo feel of just being kind of goofy and kind of fun.
Yeah.
But then obviously it was a small dev studio and it teetered off because at the end of the day, it literally was just like basically Halo 3 with like a slight adjustment.
I'm definitely excited for the new engine though. I mean, you go back and you play Halo 3 and that game still looks unbelievable just with the lighting and everything.
Yeah.
And sometimes playing Halo Infinite, I'm like, fuck, like Halo 3 looked better than this. Like this
Honestly,
is crazy.
yeah,
And I
Halo
think
3 is
Unreal
goated.
Engine is a perfect engine to kind of go back to the Halo 3 art style with.
The biggest concern with Unreal Engine would be like, can you nail the Halo feel?
Yeah.
I think they can because it's such a easy to use engine. If they can nail the Halo feel, I'm okay with it being a little different. But if they can nail that like Halo feel, then I think it will be okay. A lot of changes happening in Halo recently, a lot of shifting going on, and I bet you there's gonna be a whole lot more coming. But there's some good stuff in the in the ashes of this franchise, in the fucking corpse.
I guess so.
If we do the autopsy, we pull out some golden teeth out of the corpse's mouth or something. That's a terrible analogy. Good night, everybody.
Welcome to the second reset.
Welcome to the ashes, a new beginning. Let's hope the next game in 3 to 4 years is good.
If you like this, check out our channel. Check out our second channel. We talk about other things non-related to gaming
and other stuff.
And